I tried to listen, but the silence changed its tone. Like even memories don't wanna stay alone anymore. There's a room I used to know where the light would always glow, but the corners don't align, like they've lost their sense of time. Pictures hanging on the wall, but I don't recall them all. Faces blurred like melting glass, trying hard to hold the past. I swear I hear a faint reply, but it fades before I try. Like the sound forgot my name, and the meaning lost its flame. I reach for something in the dark, but it breaks before a spark. Echoes don't sleep here anymore, they drift away behind the door. Every memory I restore turns into something I'm not sure. Echoes don't sleep here anymore, they don't return the way before. What I remember at my core is slipping into nothing more. There was a voice I used to hear, so close it felt like it was near. But now it comes in fractured lines, like broken clocks in altered time. The hallway bends in subtle ways, like it forgets its own maze. And every step I take inside feels like the place has changed its mind. I touch the walls, they feel too light, like they were never built to write the story that I think I knew, or maybe never really grew. It's hard to hold what's fading fast, when even shadows cannot last. Echoes don't sleep here anymore, they slip through cracks beneath the floor. Every memory I explore feels like I've heard it once before. Echoes don't sleep here anymore, they don't return the way before. What I believed I was living for is just a fading metaphor. I start to doubt what's real or dream. Nothing is as it once seemed. The past I held so tight before feels like it doesn't live here anymore. Even my name sounds far away, like it belonged to yesterday. And I am not the same at all, just someone standing in a hall of half-remembered afterglow, where nothing wants to fully show. The truth I tried to keep intact is slowly fading back to black. If I forget, then who remains to feel the loss inside these frames? Echoes don't sleep here anymore, they dissolve into the floor. Every fragment I restore becomes a stranger to explore. Echoes don't sleep here anymore, no familiar sound to restore. What I thought I knew before is something I can't reach anymore. Maybe memory was never meant to stay intact or permanent. Maybe it only lives as long as we believe the same old song. Fading light. empty space, no more trace of that place. The past I can't restore, so I let it slip away. Not everything is meant to stay, even echoes, even pain. They don't sleep here anymore. Simply disappear. I saw it once, or maybe I only dreamed it. A spark that never learned to become light. There was a light inside my hands, I swear it almost made a plan to turn the dark into a flame, to carve itself a living name. But every time I tried to hold, it turned to something growing cold, like it was never meant to stay, just something passing through my day. I built a place for it to grow, but even walls refused to know the shape of what I want it to be. It always slipped away from me. It felt so close I could believe, but never close enough to keep. A fire that never learned to burn, a dream that never had its turn. I gave it everything I could, but it never understood. A fire that never learned to burn, no matter how I tried to learn, it stayed a shadow of concern, a flame that never learned to burn. I wrote it down 1,000 times in broken lines and fading rhymes. Each word I hoped would make it real, but paper doesn't learn to feel. The nights would stretch without reply, just empty stars that wouldn't try to guide me anywhere I go, or tell me what I want to know. And in the quiet I would see the version that was meant to be, but every vision slipped apart before it ever had a heart. Maybe some things aren't meant to rise, just stay as whispers in disguise. A fire that never learned to burn, a place I thought I'd always earn, but every time I reached inside, it chose to run, it chose to hide. A fire that never learned to burn, no matter how the seasons turn, it never gave me back in return. A flame that never learned to burn. I start to think it wasn't fate that made the fire hesitate. Maybe it was never real, just something I could almost feel. A version of a better life that never never cut into the night. Just stood there waiting in the air, like it was never truly there. And maybe I was chasing smoke, a promise every silence broke, a future made of what ifs gone that never knew where I belonged. If it was real, it would have stayed. But real things don't just fade away. A fire that never learned to burn, a lesson I could never learn. I gave it breath, I gave it name, but it refused to play the game. A fire that never learned to burn, a silent truth I had to earn. Not everything I feel should turn into a fire that can burn. Maybe dreams don't break at all. Maybe they just never fall. They stay suspended in between what is real and what's unseen. And I was never meant to touch it, only to know it existed. No flame, no rise, no glow, just quiet skies. A fire that never learned to burn, but still it taught me how to learn that not all things are meant to be more than a memory. A fire that never learned to burn, and now I finally understand in turn. Some dreams don't die, they just return to never learn to burn. And I let it go, not because I lost, but because I saw it clearly. It was never a fire, just the idea of one.
I thought I'd find something holy here, but the road only showed me dust. No light, just distance, and the weight of every step I take. Through fields of broken signs, where truth gets lost in crooked lines. No guiding voice, no perfect plan, just footprints made by shaky hands. The sky was gray, not dark or bright, just something caught between the night. And every breath I tried to keep felt like a promise I couldn't meet. I used to think I'd rise above, like stories written out of love. But here I am, still in the dirt, learning how the world can hurt. There's no halo in this place, just scars you learn to face. Restless wind. He said we're all just bound to end, not as heroes, not as saints, but as stories full of stains. He laughed like he had seen it all, like even hope is bound to fall. And yet he kept on walking still, against his own forgotten will. And I could see inside his eyes 1,000 almost goodbyes, a life that never turned out right, but still survived another night. Maybe grace ain't clean or pure, maybe it's just what we endure. Saints don't walk these roads, I know, only those who bend and grow through the shame they try to hide and the cracks they cannot hide. Saints don't walk these roads, I know, only those who learn to go, even when they feel too low, still choosing not to let it show. I stopped believing in the kind of perfect lives we try to find, because the truth is more unkind, but somehow still it stays aligned. We're not made to be complete, we're just trying to stand on feet that shake beneath every mistake that every single choice can make. And maybe that's the sacred part, the brokenness inside the heart that keeps us moving even when we fall apart again and again. No one here walks without a scar. That's just how humans are. Saints don't walk these roads, I know, but still we walk them slow, not because we're pure or bold, but because we won't let go. Saints don't walk these roads, I know, but I still choose to go, even if I never show the way. I always hope. Maybe sainthood was never the aim, maybe it's just a name we give to things we cannot be, to make sense of humanity. But I am not holy, I am just still walking. No perfection, no divine, just this road and the line between who I am and who I try to be. Saints don't walk these roads, I know, or maybe that is so, because it takes a heart that breaks to feel the life it makes. Saints don't walk these roads, I know, but I still choose to go, not to be something pure and whole, but to carry my own soul. No saints ahead, no saints behind, just footsteps left by humankind. And I keep walking, not to be holy, but to be real. I wrote you something, but I never sent it. And now the ink feels older than time. There's a box beneath my bed where words I never said are folded like a fading breath between the lines of what is left. I remember every line
I wrote 1,000 times, but courage never found its way to turn those words into the day. The ink is cracked, the paper brown, like time has slowly let it drown. And every sentence feels unclear, like it was never meant to hear. Some things are loud inside the mind, but silent when left behind. Letters buried under dust, in a place no one can trust. Every word I didn't send still speaks to me again and again. Letters buried under dust, turning memory into rust. What I wrote but never gave still echoes like it won't behave. I almost mailed them once or twice, but fear can freeze the simplest price of honesty we try to give to someone else to let it live. Instead they stayed inside that box like broken keys without the locks. And every night I still believe they breathe beneath the dust I grieve. Maybe you would understand the things I couldn't ever hand, but now the distance feels too wide for anything I left inside. It's not the words that hurt the most, it's what we never let them show. Letters buried under dust, in a silence built on trust. Every sentence left behind still lingers somewhere in my mind. Letters buried under dust, between regret and quiet rust. All the truth I couldn't say still finds me in its own strange way. I wonder if you ever knew the things I never said to you, or if my silence spoke too loud and disappeared into the crowd. Maybe you moved on just fine without these words I left behind. And I am just the one who stays, collecting ghosts of former days. The box grows heavier each year, not from weight but from the fear that what I wrote will never be anything but memory. Some truths don't need to be received, they only need to be believed. Letters buried under dust still remain inside of us. Every word I couldn't send becomes a place my thoughts descend. Letters buried under dust turn to silence, turn to rust. And all the love I never gave still haunts me like an open grave. If I could write them once again, would I be brave enough to send? Or would I still become the same? The one who never called your name and let it fade into dust. Unsaid words, broken lines, frozen time, left behind. Letters buried under dust, 'cause some words don't need to reach to teach us what we couldn't speak. Letters buried under dust are still a part of us.
It's quiet again, not the kind that hurts anymore, just the kind that stays and doesn't ask questions. I sit where no one calls my name, and somehow it feels the same, like every corner knows my face, without a need to give it place. The walls don't judge the things I think, they don't react, they don't even blink. They just exist the way I do, without pretending to be new. Time moves slowly through the air, but I don't feel it going anywhere. It passes through me like a friend that never tries to understand. I used to run from empty rooms, now they feel like chosen tombs. The silence knows me well, it doesn't try to break the spell. It doesn't ask me to be more or knock me down like times before. The silence knows me well, it's the only truth I can tell, when everything I tried to be was just noise escaping me. I talk sometimes just to recall the sound of something, anything at all. But words feel strange inside my mouth, like they don't know what I'm about. So I return to quiet ground, where no expectations can be found. And slowly I begin to see the silence isn't absence, it's me. It holds the shape I used to hide, the parts I never put aside, and now they rest without a fight inside this never-ending night. No one comes, no one leaves, just the space that lets me breathe. The silence knows me well, better than the words I tell. It doesn't need a reason why, it just stays when moments die. The silence knows me well, it's the only place I fell, but never got back up to prove I had anything to lose. I used to think I needed sound to prove that I was still around, but now I find a different way to live without the need to say that I am here, that I exist beyond the chaos and the mist. Because in this quiet I have found the kind of truth without a sound. And maybe I was never lost, just learning what the silence costs. A slower life, a softer name, where nothing ever stays the same. The less I speak, the more I hear the truth that only grows in here. The silence knows me well, it doesn't need to break or yell. It just exists and lets me be a version only I can see. The silence knows me well, it's the story I can't sell, because it isn't meant to show, it's only meant for me to know. Maybe silence isn't empty, maybe it's just full of me. Everything I tried to hide,
finally lives here inside, and it doesn't leave, it just stays. No fear, no fight, just endless, quiet night. The silence knows me well, and I no longer need to rebel against the calm I used to fear, because it has become so clear. The silence knows me well, it's the only truth I tell. Not everything must make a sound to mean I'm truly found. So I stay here, not alone, just accompanied by what I've always known. The silence that knows me.